My primary goal when training is to teach an animal life skills to thrive in a human's world. So everything we do is going to work towards that. The last behavior that Waffles is going to be relearning and demonstrating today is jump. When we teach our puppies to jump, we want them to be looking towards us for direction so that they're not building a habit of jumping on people. Now to do this, we're going to get really excited. We're going to be jumping up and down and clapping our hands and showing our puppy just how exciting training is, and they're going to get really excited and they're going to want to jump, and we know our puppies. So when we know that they're ready and about to jump, we're going to point towards an object that we want them to jump over. We want to set our puppies up for success, so we'll have it be something long and have it be very close to them so that they're not discouraged just to walk around it. At home, I'll use a shower curtain through the hallway or a long box, but today we're going to be using a log because I want Waffles to relearn the behavior in a new environment. This allows us to learn with you, and it allows her to thrive in multiple environments. Once your puppy understands what the word jump means, then we can ask them to jump without anything to jump over. When we do this, this is where we need to make sure we're offering very clear direction. Our dogs are going to be looking towards our body language for the primary source of communication. So we want to make sure that we're making very clear wide gestures far away from us so that our body language is saying, get away. But we want to have fun, happy, excited tones so that our voice is saying, I want to play, don't go too far. That way our puppy understands that the fun game that we're excited to play with them and we want them to be involved in involves jumping away from the human as we say the word jump. Now if they jump on you, it's okay. Just take a step back and turn away from your puppy. Completely disengage. Dogs are incredibly social pack animals, so they take this as super negative reinforcement. They're going to wonder what made you shun them. They're going to notice if when they do the same thing, you have the same reaction. And they're going to learn very quickly that you don't like being jumped on and that you're going to stop the jumping game if they continue. Make sure you give your puppy a lot of praise along with their treat when they do jump away from you. This way they can see very clearly what the difference looks like when you are disappointed because they made a mistake and when you're proud because they were successful. It's worth mentioning that this is also a behavior that's most enjoyable for a high-energy dog. And it's meant to redirect that urge to jump anyway to something constructive. Something that down the line, as our communication skills grow stronger, our puppies can eventually learn to ask us for. So if you have a puppy or dog that's more laid back, this may not be a constructive behavior for you to learn early on. It may be a more advanced behavior because your dog doesn't really understand what the purpose of the behavior or the activity is. It may be something that they don't feel the urge to do anyway, and it's something that in general we discourage. So make sure that when you pick your puppy or dog's first training activities, you pick something that they're going to enjoy, something that they're going to be excited about doing. This is going to allow them to build that trust with you much faster, to be able to understand that you always have a reason for anything you ask them to do. And if our dogs trust that we always have a reason for every behavior that we ask of them, they'll always want to do what we say, and they'll thrive from a trusting relationship, just as a human would.